Hello everybody and welcome back to the Online Motorsports Association. Today we're back after a week break for the International Formula Championship Season 3. We're here to start the second half of the season with race 8 of 14. And today we'll be here at Spa in Belgium. As you can see here, we don't have too many drivers. We have about 5 right now. Crossplay is down, so we will not be having Aiden McCrow in the McLaren tonight. But it's gonna be an interesting race with just 5 cars, but I'm here to broadcast and hopefully we can give you a good show here tonight. About 20 minutes off schedule, but it's alright. For any F1 fans, welcome. It's been a minute since we've last broadcasted the IFC, but we're back and we're gonna have a great show for everyone. As you see Ryan Miniker in the Alpine come out on track, as well as Hector Garcia in the Williams. The current points leader, the points have not been updated, but from what I've heard from Jarrett Talmadge, he is the points leader. And Landon Laudenbach in the Ferrari is 27 points behind in second, so that's, I think, what you want to be looking out for tonight. But there's also a few things. Colin Teague is not here in the Williams tonight. He has something with karting, so he will not be back here in time. And Sebastian Kukulon will also miss this race due to other activities, but that's huge because Sebastian has won the last 2 races here in IFC, which was Silverstone and Austria, my bad. Dominating performance from Sebastian, gained a lot of momentum, first 2 wins of the season. Starting to make a comeback on the season, but with missing this race, I don't know. I think that really might set in stone his title hopes, because I don't know. I just don't think he can make up that much points, because he was about probably 30 or 40 back. So, with that being said, I think it's going to come down to Jarrett Talmadge and Landon Laudenbach, and that will mean that Sebastian Kukulon has the possibility of not being a 6-time champion of the OMA, 3 in a row for all seasons of IFC. Both that out of the way, you see now Ryan Miniker, Hector warming up their tires by the start of a lap. I think Hector's on an actual lap here. Ryan was going a little bit slow. I don't know if Hector got held up by Ryan there. He got really close to him. Spa has always been known to be a very risky track with the first few corners. The speeds you can carry into them, how dangerous they are. No, yeah, they're not on an actual lap because they're on inters. Probably should have the tires on, actually. Yeah. So, more than half the field's getting a podium tonight, so that's interesting, I guess. I don't really expect too much happening tonight. It's just a simple 5-car race for about 90 minutes. A long track. They might even shorten the distance, actually, just because of how small of a field it is. It would get pretty boring pretty quickly, I have to imagine. But right now Hector Garcia is on pole with a lap that won't really matter later, so. Well, for any, I don't know how many F1 fans watch this, but if you are into NASCAR and OMA racing, we do have 5 series, and one of the other ones is running tonight with iRacing VRC. Last week we had a great race for the 10th running of the Daytona 250 with over 20 cars, 25, 30, almost 30 cars. And it was very exciting. We had guys return like Thomas Green, Isaac Shelley, Tyler McDonald, and more. But it was a great show between all those drivers. It was coming down to the wire. Brandon Schulenberger, was going to win probably off of fuel mileage, but ran into a lap car of Andrew Miller, caused a last lap caution overtime, and then with just a few laps to go, we had another overtime. But then it came down to OCM teammates Drew Jua and Tim Moore, and for the second season in a row for VRC competition, Drew Jua was able to take the victory for his second Daytona 250 victory. So start off a good season, but tonight we're running. We'll be at I think Auto Club Speedway for the Hollywood 200. So be sure to watch that on channel No Named Gaming. With commentators Alex Light and Richard Wolsifer. Let's see the actual Twitch name, because I do want to promote the actual name since I can't put anything on the screen here. You see Jarrett Talmadge on the soft, only one on the soft, set at 144.6. I don't think qualifying really matters other than a pole stat here. Since everyone starts basically in the same little area, it's not that big of a deal. Might as well not even qualify. But if you want to get the pole, then have at it. Let's see here. So broadcast text, and then. Okay, here we go. So the Twitch for the iRacing Auto Club Speedway Hollywood 200 tonight. Twitch name is No Named Gaming, capital N, lowercase O, and then no space, capital N, and then lowercase AMED, underscore capital G, and a lowercase AMING. So very simple name, No Named Gaming. Be sure to look on that channel tonight for the race. It should be a good one. We are very thankful to have, I believe, all of the races for this season broadcasted on iRacing for the successful turnout of the Daytona 250. But yeah, if you're watching this right now, be sure to check in there at 8:30 p.m. on the No Named Gaming channel. We have our OMA League Twitter. It will have the stream link if you can't put in it from this, but yeah. Right now we don't have too much going on. I don't really know what they're doing. I don't think they're really doing much, just because the qualifying, I don't even think it really matters that much when you only have 5 cars. As we see, I believe Jose Perez coming out on track now. Drivers feeding the rubber to the track with the intermediates, making it as grippy as possible. I guess they're just messing around now. But Jose Perez is the first one Or not the first one on the softs, but the first one I think with all this rubber on the track. We'll see what he can do here with these softs. I think with a Red Bull at a track that's mostly dependent on speed, because you can see there's a lot of straights, I think he could definitely go for a pole here, but we'll see what he can pull out of his car. Jose, I don't think has ever received a pole in IFC before. Well, actually, no. I think he got one at Austria, yeah. I don't remember this stuff because I never see it posted back in the Discord channels, but Jose's had a good season. He's had a good season for the Red Bull. Doesn't have too many podiums, but he's been doing pretty good this season. And I'll tell you right now, the last winner at Spa was Jarrett Talmadge in Season 2. And in Season 1, I don't know if we had it in Season 1. We did not. So in Season 2, it was Jarrett Talmadge took the victory here in Belgium. And, so yeah, if that doesn't tell you anything, I don't know what does. I think that definitely gives a bit of a highlight to Jarrett there. He's been fast the whole season, though. He can definitely pull off a very solid victory today. The AlphaTauri has been one of the best, if not the best, really. I'd say Sebastian has had the speed, but he has not had the luck come his way with that Ferrari. And with missing this race tonight, I think all the glory goes to Jarrett with the points lead now. In a purple sector by Jose there. Solid sector 2 so far. A little off track there, shouldn't be too big of a deal. Carrying a lot of speed with that Red Bull right now. And let's see what he got in sector 2 here. Pretty good lap time. And in the final straight here, we'll see what he gets. I think it's definitely going to be a pole time. For sure. 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44. Ah, just missed it by about 3/10 of a second. But it was a very fast lap for Jose. He definitely has the pace. Don't believe he's ever won an IFC before, but knowing his OMA season as a whole, with the Truck Series win at Daytona, I mean, if he can get a win here tonight, that'd be a great story for Jose. We don't really talk about him too much. He has been around in OMA for a very long time, many years. Been very quiet recently, but he just occasionally shows up here and there, and he's been winning. He's on that hot streak right now. And if you missed our action last night, while we're sort of on the topic of NASCAR heat, we had the virtual heat series race at Auto Club for the California Dreaming 150, where Tim Morse took the victory for OCM for the first one of the season, and a bit of a chaos in the final lap with Drew Jua getting Sammy Marasco and hitting the wall. But top 3 was Moore, Masser, and Marasco, so 3 M's there. Solid season so far, 4 different winners. It's been really competitive for that series, that's for sure, because I've been running it, and man, it's just... passing is a hard thing to do. But, yeah, if you're interested in NASCAR heat action, wanting to watch or even race, you can look up the OMA League Twitter. I believe the Discord link might be there to join. You can ask and a reply on a tweet, or you can go to my YouTube channel, which is just Lyle Chat. Go to one of my OMA videos. Go to the description. Everything you need will be there. Discord link is at the bottom of the description. We run Truck Series, Sports Peak Truck Series, and the Virtual Heat Series almost every week. So yeah, but right here, with an invalidated lap time, Ryan Miniker will come across the line with a 157. Obviously very off the pace. I think he's gonna have to. I think that was just an outlap, but. So let's see, is Landon on a lap? No. Jarrett is about to set. He's setting his lap right now. So we'll pay attention to Ryan Miniker and see what he gets with the Alpine. But yeah. So if you want to join any of our 5 series, whether that's iRacing for the VRC, I think that's full. But if you want to join NASCAR Heat 5, F1, we definitely need drivers for F1, IFC, and OTC on Forza 7. We run endurance racing with the prototype and the GT cars. It's a lot of fun, but we losing a little bit on the attendance for some of these series. So if you want to join, if you're good at the game, you want to join, just go to my YouTube channel. It's right there in the description of the OMA videos, any OMA archive video. As Ryan Miniker comes to the final few corners, looking to set a solid lap time. Doesn't look like it'll be pole, but certainly pretty good so far. 146.897. Hector Garcia. Well, actually, let's see. Jarrett Talmadge is what you want to look for, but he's on an invalidated lap time, so let's see what he would get here. He would have gotten actually a little bit worse lap time, so it wasn't going to be anything there. For Jose Perez, I think he's on his out lap. Yep, he's on his out lap right now. We'll check back in a second with him. Landon Laudenbach on his final lap time. It's going to be close. I don't think, no. He looks like he's going to get pole right here. And he will with a 144.3. And we have Hector Garcia in the Williams with an invalidated lap time. He will not get close enough. Last person to pounce on the pole is Jose Perez. That was interesting. Not sure what Jarrett was doing there. That definitely screwed up his lap time. I don't know why he was there. And Jose spins out. That will be his lap. So Landon Laudenbach is your pole winner for Ferrari once again this season. Ferrari taking almost every single pole so far this season. There is your starting lineup. Hector wasn't enters, I think, the entire way. That's a bit odd. We'll be getting started here with a formation lap soon. I'll be just a minute. Alrighty, so I think I gotta ask real quick. Hold on. I'll be just a minute, guys. Okay, so as you see here, there are 11 laps in this race. That means it is 25%, because there are like no people here. So we're just gonna be running a short and quick race. But that makes it all the more exciting. Hopefully, everyone's good with that. Because honestly, I expected this. So short broadcast, but we're here, almost going to Grant Spa. That's 5 red lights are out, and away we go. Here at Belgium for race 8 of 14 for the Season 3 International Formula Championship. And Jose Perez already spun off the start. That is not what he wanted at all. That might just be his race already. But Landon Lauterbach already pulling away with Jarrett Talmadge sitting behind. Then Ryan Miniker and Hector Garcia. This race is definitely going to be good because of how short it is. So that means more wear on the tires and more racing. So we'll see how this goes with a 4-car battle. Best thing Landon can do right now is go for just max points, get the fastest lap with the softs, and then pull away from Jarrett, get the most points, gain on him. So prepare for next race to get the real action going there. Definitely going to be a huge battle for the podium between the Alpine and the Williams. I know they'll definitely catch up with these two right here very quickly. So we'll see how third shakes up. I don't think they have to pit unless there is a lot of wear. I might be wrong about that. I don't think they have to pit, though. Well, actually, no. They're probably going to have to pit because it is a rule in IFC, so I am wrong about that. So they'll go on softs probably quite soon. Well, we'll see how that works. I don't really know how this situation is going to go. I'm not used to this, but Hector almost made a move on Ryan in the final corner right there. He couldn't get to him close enough. We'll see how he gets to him through this straight right here. Oh, he runs into him, and he gets a little bit loose. They're side by side now. Ryan might get the better run here. He will. He gets in front of Hector once again. But that loses them a lot of time, but they're going to go side by side once more. Ryan's in the grass there, and Hector's going to make a clean overtake on the Alpine. Ryan's probably saying it's not over yet. He's going to get back to Adam soon. Wonder if any damage was caused right there. I don't think so, but maybe. Jose Perez already started his stop. And he's on the hards, so if he's on the hards for a reason, then there must be a lot of wear for a shorter race. So we'll see how it shakes up. That might be a good strategy. It might not be because he has no slipstream whatsoever. Hector might even be a safety car. I doubt that. But it's IFC. You never know what can go wrong here. Now the field started a little bit to be spread out. Jarrett still, he's hanging on. I don't think he has that much slipstream, but he's hanging there. He's got to make up in the major braking zones for sure to get around the Ferrari or get close to him. He sends that corner a little bit right there. Lose a little bit of time, but Landon takes the fastest lap on the softs. It's looking good for Landon at the moment. DRS is now enabled, so we'll see how that shakes up through this long straight right here. Actually, I don't think it's going to shake anything up. I don't think any gain was made. Well, actually, he's sitting between the 1.5s now, but yeah, no, he's not gaining anything at the moment. Landon Lauterbach in the Ferrari is gone, looking for his, I believe his third win of the season. He had his first at Bahrain, the dominating performance there, and then he won at Canada. No, he didn't win at Canada. Honestly, I can't even remember the season. But point is, he's a fast Ferrari looking for another win. lap 4 now of 11. So we're already getting really close here. Lap's winding down. It's pretty much a sprint, but it's the actual race. Reason why 25% is so short is because it's such a big track, but the cars go so fast there so quickly, so basically complete a lot more time. Oh. As always, even if it's a short race like this, you have to pit. So, you see here Landon Lautenbach in the Ferrari, he's going to take his pit stop right here, as Jarrett Talmadge will take the lead and lead that lap. He's the only person to pit right now, but softs have kind of worn off, so out he will go with the mediums. And as expected, everyone's spread out still, so nothing's really going on. You could just watch Jarrett go on a lap for a second. No pit stops yet for the rest of the field. Again, I think Jose's race is completely over. I don't think he's going to get anything here. Really sucks he spun out from the very start of the race, but that just happens sometimes. You gotta really just focus on not making small mistakes like those, because it's those kind of mistakes that go a long way. When you don't make them, you can just, I don't know, you can do a lot more. That's the key to F1. You gotta perfect almost everything you gotta do. Once you do that, you're golden. This Jarrett Talmadge here is just taking a nice stroll in the park. Really just not, really, he's just chilling out right now. There's nothing else he needs to do besides just drive, because he goes really wide in that corner. But I'm curious to see how this will shake up between the lead between him and Landon. Landon is really close behind, but Jarrett's gonna get the softs. Now we saw the softs on Landon, only went so far ahead of Jarrett. So this, I think Landon pitting early might have been a really good strategy. Because, you know, it shortcuts everything. You have more speed right there. But if you didn't notice there, Hector Garcia gets a 3-second time penalty. Means absolutely nothing right now because he's 6 seconds ahead of Ryan. And Landon Laudenbach gets the fastest lap of the race with a 146.847. That will only be beat probably by, I would see, Jarrett Talmadge with the softs. I'd have to imagine they're going to pit right here. It'll be 4 to go. That's a good amount of time for the softs to run out for. A little battle between the Ferrari and the Alpine. Landon pulling away. He takes another purple sector. Might score an even faster lap here. We'll see if Jarrett Talmadge comes in here to pit. He will not. Wait, no, he will. Okay. Looks like he was not going to there, but he's going to pit here. He will take the softs. Hector's already out of mix, so it's between the AlphaTauri and the Ferrari. And wow. Landon already passed Jarrett. And he is about 8 to 10 seconds up the road. And Jarrett just spun it out of the pits. And that will be his race. He's going to lose a lot of time there. And he's probably going to get out of the podium now. Jarrett gets absolutely screwed. Just like Silverstone with the punctured tire. And that will definitely leave this win to Landon. That's it. There's nothing else to be said about that. He's right behind Hector. He's gonna win this race. So, with that being said, I don't think Landon's gonna make a mistake. That's obvious. We can watch the battle for the podium. Because Jarrett is only 13 seconds back from Ryan. So there could be something there. As Hector just pitted from the Williams, he will probably be staying there in 4th place. So Ryan just pit, but Jarrett's gonna get back to 2nd because he pitted way before Ryan. It's unfortunate for Hector too, because he's gonna sit right behind Jarrett, and he's actually gonna keep the podium from right here since Ryan pit so late. But he does have a 3-second time penalty, so he won't be able to get 2nd. Still though, solid run for Hector. As is for everyone. So for now, literally all I'm gonna do is just leave it at Landon here as he comes to the white flag. And yeah, it's just enjoy the win, I guess. Oh, but Jarrett Talmadge does take the fastest lap there of the race. That does mean that Landon will not get max points. Actually, I'm not even sure how many points he would get, because if there's little to, like, if there's less people, I don't know if they get lesser points, like, max. But anyways, see if anyone else can contend for a really fast lap here. We'll just see it across the line, but for now, Landon Lautenbach has led pretty much every lap this race. Not every lap, but off of speed, he's been the most dominant. And he's going to go back to victory lane again this season, as Jarrett just gets a 3-second time penalty. So that's actually really huge for Hector, because if he gets to him, then he might be able to get that spot. I think he can. We'll see here. But for now, Landon Lautenbach coming into the final corners. He will be your winner of the Belgian Grand Prix here at Spa. And battle for 2nd. I don't think Hector's going to get it. It's going to go to Jarrett. No interviews here, but your winner is Landon Lautenbach. And 2nd goes to Jarrett. 3rd, Hector. 4th, Ryan Miniker. And 5th goes to Jose Perez in the Red Bull. Not too exciting of a race, but a race nonetheless. We'll be ending the broadcast pretty much right here, so congrats to Landon for winning. No interviews will be made, obviously, but yeah, thank you to everyone for watching this race. But yeah, make sure to watch the iRacing Hollywood 200 for the VRC, Virtual Racing Championship for OMA tonight. Commentators are Alex Light and Richard Wolsifer. They'll be on the call with the No Names Gaming channel. So the link to it is on our OMA Twitter. Just search up OMA_league and go to our recent tweet, and you will find the Twitch link there. Will be live at around 8 o'clock to 8:30. I guarantee it's gonna be a good show. We got lots of cars for iRacing this season, and the first race showed that we can race, and I believe the second race will definitely show that we can have a lot of fun. So yeah. So anyways, we will look at the race director real quick, but Jarrett gets the fastest lap. Landon wins the race, gains a lot of points on Jarrett, who is the points leader. There is your results. Here's the race director, drivers. Here's the incidents, if you cared to look at those for some weird reason. Here are your pit stops. And that is the race. So thank everyone for watching. Make sure to tune in to the Hollywood 200 for VRC at 8:30. I'm Landon Lyle, and I will see y'all next week.